What you are looking at now is not an artistic depiction of Dante's Inferno, but rather a literal interpretation of it. This is my school. Most of us, meaning myself and a few people I know called friends, have described this place as a concentration camp, but without the part where people are horrifically murdered by fascists. Oh, wait. Anyway, so this school definitely does look nice upon the surface, but under the skin, there are a few things that lurk underneath in like a dark sort of underbelly. My time at this school has greatly affected my outlook on life. I went from being a lovable fat kid everyone knows but nobody likes, to a depressed, moody, and fat teenager that everyone knows and nobody likes. Jesus, I just realised how depressing that is. God damn it. No. I guess I should introduce myself then. Well, my name is J.G. Alexander, and I'm an 18-year-old kid with a passion for filmmaking. In short, I want to be a writer and director, as well as an actor. And I have attempted some films before. For example, I did Into the Flame, which I consider to be my current best work, because it is the only work that I've actually done that is feature length. But it's not great, you know, because it has scenes like this in it. Take a look.
Thanks for letting me stay.
Thanks for the sex. Oh. Anytime.
See you around.
Anytime.
As well as this.
Sometimes I wish they were out.
Moving on, I guess I should introduce my friends as well. This is Declan. He's into games and shit like that. He's also blind. This is Jared. That's about it. Oh yeah, this is Kieran. He likes to cut wood, and on a semi-regular basis, he is a serial killer. Yeah. This is Luke. He can be an asshole, but on the other hand, he's okay. Behind us is BB. He's got a mustache. And this is Travis, but we don't really call him that. We call him Frodo for his ability to destroy the ring. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at it. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to post a letter on Sunday. This is my girlfriend.
I'm breaking up with you.
Wait. Why? Why?
Well, you're an overgrown hairy man baby. And you have nanotits. So, there's that.
I'm not big and overgrown. Well, I'm hairy. I'll give you that.
Like Harambe.
Yeah, that's probably...
Very hairy.
Yeah,
Like, needs multiple waxing sessions.
This is just unfair. Seriously.
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling at you. Why are you getting upset? You're the one that's breaking up with me.
Are you deflecting this on me now?
What?
See how emotionally abusive you are to me?
Guys, I think I'm in the wrong room.
Are you kidding me right now? Did words just come out of your mouth? Did you just not see me? Calling him a hairy man baby? I'm having... God, no one understands me at this school, you know? It's so hard when you're destined for greatness and there's peasants just everywhere. They don't stop. Just get out.
Yeah, you are. So, if you could kindly fuck off. fuck didn't he close the door? Seriously. Of all the things. God damn it. You were saying?
I try really hard to be like a child, right? A child. I need a man. A man who can caress me.
I'm a man.
In his non-gorilla arms. Let's just end it there, and I think it's easier if we both go our separate ways. And by separate ways, I mean walking off like a cliff, and I go and get a hot Brazilian guy who gets waxed. Oh, look, there he is.
Julio? You're going with Julio, huh?
No, it's Pablo.
Oh, right. Pablo.
Pablo.
Pablo?
Yes.
Is that his name?
He makes a mean guacamole.
It's not that hard to make a mean guacamole. All you have to do is mash up an avocado.
Yeah, but you couldn't even mash a potato.
Okay, well if that's how you feel about it.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's best you go.
Me?
Yes, you.
Me?
Yes, you! Fuck
I mean,
off.
I'm still here for you.
No.
No.
Fuck off.
Okay.
Go on. You piss off. No, I don't give it. Yeah, come
No,
on.
I'll get up. I'll get up when I want to
No,
get
you
up.
get up now and fucking piss off. Come on. Come on, thank you.
Don't cry too hard.
Jackson. Jackson Alexander.
What?
Kill yourself.
You got a pretty mouth. Look, mate, I'm really sorry to do this to you, but I've got to go home so I can have a shower so I can't tell whether I'm crying or not. I'm sure you'll understand. So...
I have feline AIDS.
That's just fucking creepy. Okay. Bye. Okay. So, yep, alright. So, as you probably know, I was in Hairspray. Yeah, I played the mum, you know.
For me. Hey baby, look at me.
Anyway, so yeah, look, it was a fun experience, and it was, oh my god, it was amazing. It was amazing. You guys should have been there. Anyway, what I really would say is it made me happy. It really did. But I think afterwards, coming down from that high, yeah. Anyway. I got a bunch of photos. Do you want to see? Come on, I'll show you. Here are some photos of me being incredibly sexy. Yes, I know, total arrogance, but who can blame you if you're a plus-size model and a hot single mum at the same time? Here are some photos taken from Facebook of a friend. Please just take into account that I did... forget those. What the hell's that? Please take into account that I got these photos to keep as memories, because I didn't take many Facebook photos. and it's not because I'm stalking her. And that's a video a friend took because I look like I'm doing Baywatch. Damn titties. Anyway, so a lot of these are memories taken from other people's profile, and I just didn't want to seem too creepy. Look, see, a lot of these I'm not in, and I just wanted a lot of these for keepsakes. You know, I'm definitely not stalking her, not a pedophile or anything. Just really wanted to put that out there, even though it does seem incredibly creepy that I'm doing such a thing like that. Please don't feel scared that I'm doing something like this. And I actually, shit, I actually can't justify that being there.
So yeah, I was sort of enthusiastic, and but afterwards, the others were a bit, you know.
Hey mama, I'm a big girl now.
Caitlin.
Yeah.
Caitlin.
Yes, mama?
Tracy, it's been 5 months. Maybe we should give it a rest.
Don't steal my spotlight.
Yeah.
Now, because it would be mental to try and explain in my own words how bad the school is, I decided to gather some information from people in order to tell you how bad our school is. Now, because I live in the middle of a poor catchment area, I do not want my camera getting stolen, so I've decided to use a more compact iPhone 5 camera. Yeah. So here is a supercut of that footage. Roll the tape.
Can you tell us how bad the school is?
It has no corridor, so it's always cold outside.
Because there is too much water in the clouds.
Oh, terrible. Fucking shit, it's fucking horrible, mate.
How bad's the school?
Fucking
We are getting raped! Oh god!
Got shitty everything, like the computers are shitty.
Why does Mrs. always make us try and do harder things? Can we at least just cover the basics, even though we're excelled? Just cover the basics, then put it up. Not just go straight, no shit! What are we doing? Just putting these.
Here's more. This is the way every single fucking day. Everybody gets raped all most of the time.
School's pretty crap.
How bad do you think the school is?
It could be worse.
Really?
Yes.
In what way?
We could have a serious drug problem or a rat problem.
I thought we already did have a serious drug problem.
Yes, but other schools are worse.
Like which other schools?
Carrying down.
Yes, Carrum Down Secondary is worse.
One price worse, but it's getting better.
Yeah, I agree. That counts.
Jeez, is that backfire?
Toilets, you can't go there. It smells like shit and there's urine on the floor.
That stall at the very end smells like cigarettes. I literally saw someone that was smoking there when I went to go pee.
The heaters are freaking crap.
Are they?
Yeah.
I second that.
How?
They don't circulate around the whole room. Plus, you can get things stuck behind them, which makes other people distracted trying to get your work done.
And it's worse in summer when there's no air conditioning. The fans do jack shit, and the heat and the windows do nothing. So you're cooking alive in the class with the stupid teachers talking about crap.
Yeah, exactly. Why do we have to do English?
You know, look, I'm not great with relationships, and I'm not even gonna explain why I'm so poor with them. But hey, I can't even blame that on the school, so yeah, what's the use in talking about it? But as one of my teachers would describe it, about all what boys think about is that it's all tits and ass, tits and ass.
she's right. She is right. Out of all the relationships I've been in, I've only ever dumped someone once. Interesting demographic, isn't it? That's like 1 in 7. 7. And I've been dumped more times over the phone too, which is a little bit harsh, especially when you see them every day at school. Dear Jackson, you are a useless piece of shit and you have no life. Also, I'm dumping you for a person with a slightly bigger dick. Kieran. For the love of Judas Christ. Let's go, ladies.
Yeah!
P.S. It's actually not your fault, it's actually mine. No. But there's still got to be hope, isn't there? Plenty of fish in the sea. Hmm? Who the fuck came up with that line?
I don't know. Maybe I am insane. Maybe it's all in my head. I remember having this weird dream where I helped shoot up the school. Though then again, every kid has that, yeah? Where they save the school from terrorists? Yeah. Maybe it's all in my
Jackson
head.
Alexander!
What the hell?
Declan, what are you doing here?
You're dreaming, Jackson.
What do you mean I'm dreaming?
But you're dreaming. I'm in your dream. Jackson, wake up. Get up.
Oh, Christ. Oh man, I really don't remember coming over.
No. It's because you're still dreaming.
Fuck!
I'm late. Now that I think about everything, I see the school in more of a positive sort of way. Because, now when I think about it, I remember all the fun times I had with my friends and not the troublesome, hard times that I had with everything else, you know? I now think that it was more in my mind than anything else, and that's how I feel. I mean, the school really isn't that bad. The teachers were great. The students... Anyway. Seriously, but check out all the stuff they let us do on Muck Up Day. It was absolutely hilarious.
I'ma take up all the birds, waiting for the right time. Over me now.
even after all that, we had the dreaded exams. You know what I'm talking about, right? These terrible things we have to do in order to pass school.
Are you ready for exams?
Fuck no. Well, I guess after everything, I decided to follow Moni's instructions. After all the exams, I wasn't sure where I was going to go or what I was going to do. So, I decided to clear my head. I couldn't really find a cliff. We don't really have cliffs around where I am. So I thought, you know, a bridge would be the next best option. What a fucking nightmare life is, eh? Hang on. Who the fuck is that?
Hey, come on. Wait. Hey. Come on, man, wait.
Hey man, wait. Ah, shit, I shouldn't have run. Who are you? Well, that doesn't really matter. Well, I'm actually you from the future. Well, I'm also sort of in your head. If that sort of makes any sense. It doesn't, does it? Anyway, don't do it, man. Don't do what? Seriously? You're on a bridge. What do you think you're gonna do? Just don't do it. You'll be fine, alright? Relax. Alright. Fine. Wait, really? Yeah, sure. Well, I thought I'd have to explain everything from head to toe. Because everything apparently is so fucking confusing in movies. Nah, I don't really care. Alright then. Well, I think that's it. Just don't kill yourself. Alright. Peace out, motherfuckers. Bye. Well, after all that, things started to get better. You know, I finished school. I'm now at a new school, university now, which is really good. I got my marks, 52.75, which is pretty good. I mean, a lot of people didn't actually get 52. My friend did. He got 60. Cunt. And you know, I mean, it wasn't like I was aiming high. I was only trying to get a 90. So, look, I guess what I'm trying to say is I did my best. You know, even though probably wasn't enough. I don't regret anything either. That's another thing I should probably say. But you know, I miss the place now. I usually drive by when I can. I say hi to all my old friends who weren't in my year level, and yeah, I just really miss the place. Like, it's got great character, even though, you know, I may have thought at one point it was actually pretty bad. I don't now. I really do actually miss it.
Bye, old friend.
So I guess now that you know, this whole movie's sort of finished, I guess the moral of the story would be to look up. I mean, it's not all bad. You know, it gets better. Gets better from here. It's not completely terrible. Just don't give up, basically. Ah, goddamn bloody manual thing. Piece of shit. Motherfuck.
Yes, you are. You are seriously retarded. Yes, you are. You are seriously retarded. Yes, 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 yes. You are seriously seriously retarded. Retarded.